Laughlin has 1,404 rooms and suites. At 28 stories, he has Laughlin's tallest hotel tower, an RV park across the street with over 800 spaces. Don has a newly renovated sixplex. It is the only cinema theater in the tri-state area featuring advanced state-of-the-art Dolby digital surround sound equipment and digital video equipment for a crisper quality picture, with an additional Real D digital 3D screen for a total of 3 3D theaters. Don also has top name entertainment, Don Celebrity Theater, and a hot nightclub known as the Losers Lounge, which is free of charge. If you get a chance, you should go see it. And if you haven't already joined the King of Clubs Slot Club yet, please do so. In 1991, Don Laughlin was inducted into the Gaming Hall of Fame. In the fall of 1993, he purchased the Crystal Palace, which was the third casino to be built in Laughlin, located across the street from the Aquarius, formerly known as the Flamingo Hotel, and is adjacent to Don's RV park. Don Laughlin is also acknowledged as a civic leader. Development of a modern airport in Bullhead City was crucial to the future of Laughlin. Don Laughlin didn't wait for someone to tell him it was a good idea. He already knew it. He built and donated flood control channels and used 433 acres to create the airport. Dedicated in 1991, Laughlin Bullhead International Airport was completely redesigned to carry large passenger aircraft in and out of Laughlin. Along with the FAA, who also helped fund the project. The $22 million Laughlin Bullhead City Airport is now ready to accept 747s. The Aquarius, formerly known as the Flamingo Hotel, opened in August of 1990 with 2,000 rooms and is Laughlin's largest hotel. To give you an idea of how the price of money has gone up, the Binion family, who owns the Binion Horseshoe in Las Vegas, paid $4 million for 19.5 acres in 1980. In 1988, they sold it to the Hilton Corporation for $27 million. And in 2005, Harrah's Entertainment announced plans to sell the resort to American Real Estate Partners. The $170 million sale closed on May 19, 2006. Plans called for the property to be renamed the Aquarius within 6 months of the sale. The Aquarius is the largest hotel in Laughlin. Aquarius has 2 18-floor towers with 1,907 rooms and suites that overlook the Colorado River. The Regency, a little casino just north of the Edgewater Tower, was the 5th casino to be built in Laughlin. It opened in 1978. They have no hotel or boat service, but it is the only other privately owned casino in Laughlin other than the Riverside. The Edgewater was built in 1979. In 1983, Circus bought it. They added a 450-room motel on the west side, and they added a racing sports book in the south end. They tore out the bowling alley that was underneath and put in a buffet. They also built a 26-story tower. If you look at the top of that tower, you'll notice a balcony. They built a suite up there for a lady named Miss Lafferty. But I'm going to save the rest of Miss Lafferty's story for you for the trip back upstream. In 1983, Circus bought a small casino called the Colorado Bell, located next to the Regency, where the Edgewater Tower is located today. They bought all the properties south of the Edgewater, tore that small casino down, and they built the Showboat of Laughlin. They opened in July of 1987 with 5 restaurants and 1,236 rooms. It took $100 million to build this showboat. They said they had their money back. They didn't have boats that size here on the Colorado River, but it didn't have its sidewalk. The Jessup was the only side-by-side boat it had. In fact, the Jessup was the first steamboat to come up the 20-story tower, giving themselves an additional 1,095 rooms. Today, it is owned by Carl Icahn of Tropicana Entertainment.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you? We're talking about the pioneer. His name is River Rick.
River Rick?
Yep. We've been me and her casino since we were like little.
Pioneer, the fourth casino to be built in Laughlin, opened in 1977 as the Colorado Club. In 1981, Margot Alardi bought it, changed the name to the Pioneer, and added 412 hotel rooms. In December of 1988, he sold it to the Sahara Corporation of Las Vegas. The Golden Nugget, home of the second casino to be built in Laughlin, opened in 1967 as the Bobcat Inn. The Whittington family named it after a three-legged bobcat that had been hanging around his trash cans looking for a free handout. In 1969, Odie Laugh bought it and changed the name to the Nevada Club. In 1971, Odie Laugh purchased a 70-room motel in Old Bullhead City and called it the Nevada Club Inn. In 1976, John Jenkins bought it. In 1978, he sold it to Del Webb. In 1988, the Steve Wynn Corporation that owns the Mirage in Las Vegas, along with the Dunes and the Treasure Island, paid $40 million for that piece of property and changed the name to the Golden Nugget. They started a $200 million remodeling project. They have an apartment on the river that they built for their general manager. In December of 1992, they completed those two 4-story towers, giving themselves an additional 325 rooms. The Golden Nugget is owned and operated by the Landry's Corporation today. This next casino was formerly known as Sam's Town, also formerly known as Gold River, and also formerly known as the River Palms. They have more than 70,000 square feet of gaming area. The casino was originally built in a Sutter's Mill theme, representing the gold mining days in California. In May 2013, Tropicana agreed to sell the River Palms to M1 Gaming, owner of Boomtown Casino and Hotel Reno. But the sale was on hold as of March 2014. In July 2014, Tropicana agreed to sell the River Palms to the owners of Dogs, who have changed the name to the Laughlin River Lodge, as it is known today. Over on our left is Old Bullhead City. Bullhead City did not get its name from the bullhead catfish, or any other kind of bull for as far as that goes. It got its name from a rock formation that is now currently beneath the waters of Lake Mojave, just behind Davis Dam. A rock formation in the shape of a bull's head. Settlers coming across the country would locate that rock formation and know they had safe passage coming across the river and didn't have to This casino was built on a 50-acre natural cove, and it has one of Laughlin's prettiest beaches, especially during the summer months. All of the land south of Harrah's has been sold for more casino development all the way down to the Mojave Indian Reservation. The Mojave Indians have the newest casino on the river, the Avi. It has 456 rooms and 29 suites. They had their grand opening in February of 1995 and planned on building 9 more casinos. They have a housing development and an 18-hole golf course. They want to call the development Aha Macaw, which means people by the river, which is where the word Mojave comes from. In front of us is the Bullhead City Chamber of Commerce. Just north of it is the Bullhead City Community Park. That marks the boundary line between old and new Bullhead City. All the shopping centers are located in new Bullhead City at this time. Kmart came in 1989 and Walmart came in 1990. The first shopping center as you come into the new Bullhead City is the Safeway Shopping Center. The reason I mention the Safeway Shopping Center is that on that riverbank where the Safeway Shopping Center is where Hardyville was located. In 1864, William H. Hardy arrived and he started a ferry boat across the river. He built a general store and a post office. This was as far up the river as traffic came. There were boats that came farther up the river, but only got as far as Bullhead's Rock. And they knew that it wasn't very far upstream before the rapids began. They left their ring bolts in the canyon walls where they had to pull themselves up across the rapids. It is known as Ringbolt Canyon today. William Hardy was also a self-appointed postmaster. The mailbags coming through frequently needed repair. The thread was always coming out of them due to the rough ride and the weather. William Hardy got tired of sewing the mailbags back together, so he sent them down to the livery stable to have them riveted. On one of his trips to Washington, he told the Postmaster General about it, and to this day, the U.S. mailbags are still riveted. The only thing left of Hardyville today is the old Hardyville Cemetery, across the street from the Safeway Shopping Center. You can see where the hillside has been cemented in. At the top of that cemented in hill is the old